Hello, my name is Gahan. Welcome to Ascend's Aviation 2020 community website. On this site, we will be featuring articles, blogs, and interviews with our senior analysts, as well as with leading industry figures. Do come back soon and come back often, as the site will be changing on a regular basis. Aviation 2020 is Ascend's blueprint for the future. It is our manifesto for the key drivers for our industry. These are the things that you, our customers, have told us keep you awake at night because they are risks to your business. And they're the things that get you excited during the daytime because they are the opportunities that you face in the near term. There are 5 key drivers that we've identified in Aviation 2020. Details of them are available elsewhere on the website. Succinctly, however, they consist of what we call the balancing act, and this is aviation's ability to manage the challenges of the environment. They are the balance sheet, which is the second item on our manifesto, and that is about managing the aviation cycle. Number 3 is what we call uncertain science. It is a reference to exogenous shocks to the industry, like the credit crunch or the threat of terrorism and security alerts. Number 4 is changing fortunes, and this is a reference to the innovation we see in the business models surfacing in our industry, as well as the impact from new markets that are being opened up in Asia and the Middle East. And last but not least, size matters, which is a reference to the new generation of aircraft coming onto the marketplace, the A380, the 787, the replacements for the narrow-body aircraft that we expect to see in the near future.
Gahan, 2012 is when aviation joins the European Emissions Trading Scheme. What should airlines flying in and out of the EU be doing now in preparation?
This is an area of some confusion, and Ascend has been following it closely for several years now. What is very clear is that all airlines need to appoint a certified verifier to substantiate their emissions, and that report from a certified verifier needs to be submitted by the end of March 2009. What is also clear is that ultimately the legal liability for meeting the obligations under the emissions trading scheme fall on the owners of the aircraft. So lessors and financiers also need to be aware of their potential liability here. This is a subject which is changing very quickly. It's an area where new information is being added daily. Ascend will be conducting an invitation-only seminar on the 23rd of October in London. If you're interested in attending, please do let us know.
Given the unprecedented market conditions with huge rises in the prices of fuel and falling passenger numbers as people start to tighten their belts, what are the ramifications for aircraft being laid down?
We estimate that to the end of 2009, 946 commercial aircraft, jet seat turboprops, will be laid down. That is an unprecedented number. 50% of these aircraft are narrow bodies, including 200 classic 737s. Many regional jets are also facing the axe. These include 53 ERJ-145s and 80 ERJ-135s. The US is taking the biggest hit, but no region is immune from the impact of weakening economies and high fuel prices.
Which aircraft types are most vulnerable in current market conditions?
Well, the MD-80 is the most inefficient in our analysis, and the number in storage continues to rise almost daily, driving down values, of course. 737 Classics built in 1997-98 are also suffering from the last of the line effect. We're seeing that as fuel prices rise, the value of inefficient types will continue to fall, and your portfolio strategy by necessity will have to reflect that. Now the good news is that wide bodies continue to perform well, and we believe this is primarily due to under-ordering in the early 2000s.
Amidst the gloom of capacity cuts and laying down of aircraft, what's the good news for the industry?
Well, like war babies, lots of new startups are being announced, even as we see some of the older airlines suffering. Ascend has tracked almost 100 announcements of startups this year. We are aware that the majority of them seem to be coming from Asia, which remains a boom area for startups, especially the Southeast Asian arena. We're also seeing a boom, a mini boom if you will, in North Asia, specifically in countries like Korea, which have already seen 6 startups since the beginning of this year. Ascend continues to work with startup airlines around the world, and it's an area that we will bring you a lot more news about in subsequent broadcasts. Thank you for watching. This is the first in a series of video broadcasts on our website. We hope you come back often. My colleagues and I will be traveling in Asia, Europe and North America over the next few months. We hope to see many of you in person. If you would like a more personal perspective on any of the issues discussed today, or if you would like somebody from Ascend to visit and brief your colleagues as well as your customers, do let us know. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.